What's up, families? We out in Atlanta for Radio Connect. I have a radio interview. Got IsaacShoots behind the camera, and we better get it started. Let's get it.
She started dancing. We romancing, Rockstar Melon Manson. We in the mansion. We came out from the gutter with cutters. Can you imagine?
Building with my man 2 up in here. What up, 2?
Good morning, y'all.
Yeah, he's good.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you too.
Hear you?
Yeah.
Just speak up.
Got that sexy boy. Yeah, what's up?
Right, yeah, all the way from DC. You know what I'm doing. You got that little Shakalicious thing going on.
Hold up, what?
Right. So you in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You on fire right now, and we really appreciate that you on fire the way you are.
I appreciate it.
Because you wouldn't be here.
Blessed to be here. Blessed to be here.
Right. So, 2, you put it down in a major way. We've been doing this for a minute now. You actually came out to Buffalo, New York, and did a great performance. You were suited and booted.
Yes, sir.
For the red carpet. So let's just get into who 2 is, spelled the number 2, WO. Just give us a little quick rundown of who you are.
Quick rundown. Well, I would say 20-year-old, 20-year-old male, blessed to be here from Virginia and just really here to do God's work, what I feel like he called me to do.
So Virginia, the part of Virginia you're in, is that considered the DMV still?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what's the climate like for hip-hop, R&B, a young 20-year-old in that part of Virginia where you are?
In that area, it's like a bunch of crabs in a barrel, and everybody trying to make it to the top. And it's hard. It's less people working together than you know what I'm saying. Everybody's just in it for themselves, but it's support and cooperation that's gonna make us grow.
Right. So, do you think you bring a different, bring a different narrative to the story for those people? Like, for instance, do you feel like you could be a mentor or you can guide some of these people who are misguided in that area?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like God called me to be a leader, and like we got something back in the city with UOU Productions. My dad's a manager of that,
right?
And we got multiple artists on the list, and they were handpicked by me because I seen that star quality in them. They just needed somebody to believe in them.
Wow,
and
that's good at 20.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. So when you gonna be 21 too?
September 14th.
A whole next year.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you walk a lot more mature than your age too.
He does.
I thank my mom, my pops, and God for that.
Right.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah. I'm glad you said both parents because most people don't say most parents. We said that off the record, off the air. Yeah. Thanks for my mom. Was like, yeah.
Yeah, but pops always play a big.
Yeah, because I'm a pop, so I'm speaking from a true place.
Understandable.
Right. Yeah.
I like his reference to God.
Right. No, I snatch all my kids out and say, "You're about to win this." All right. So, remember, I'm partly the reason why you're here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I didn't like your mom,
if you didn't like her, if you didn't pull out,
you wouldn't be valedictorian right now. Just say, just think about that for a second, and you would look different.
So listen, who do you look up to? Like, who is your main go-to person? Like, who's in your hit list when you driving, when you like?
Okay, music wise.
Yeah, music wise.
Music wise, I would say Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Prince, Tupac. I love like innovators.
Okay.
I love people that really paved the way and made their own lane. You know what I'm saying?
So both Michael and Prince, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I mean, these people either like Michael, they either like Prince.
Yeah,
right.
I'm here.
I'm with you. I like Mike and Prince myself, but I'm not fitting to walk around with one glove in sparkly socks, pretty loafers, with my ass out.
I did back in the day. You didn't wear the glove back in the day.
Right? No,
I had the jacket, everything.
Yeah, the jacket.
So you had the pants with your ass out too?
Shut up, bro.
You said,
but I had a Jerry curl. Did you have a Jerry curl?
Of course, I didn't call it a Jerry curl because I was too masculine to call it that.
What'd you call it? A curl?
I call it an S curl or skirl.
Same thing.
Or just a perm with no activator. Because once I knew that perm could do the same job that the S curl could do, I just start getting just for me, like I was getting it from my daughter. Just for me.
That's a mess.
So everybody don't think, hey, this nigga here is getting just for me, for himself. Oh, you got a little daughter? Yes, yeah. But it was me walking around with some just for me.
Wow.
With some pink oil moisturizer. Everybody,
I can't.
y'all not familiar with the pink oil moisturizer
We
bottle?
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are.
Even the white guy knew that. He said, yeah.
Hey, I'm
He ain't white.
Is he not white?
No.
What are you? Something like white? You off white?
He light skinned it.
Right.
Did.
Yeah, he's really light skinned.
But he's more than just white though.
You could pass his slavery days. Like you could just walk right up in there in the white only section. Like,
big shout out to IsaacShoots. That's Isaac behind the camera right now.
oh yeah, he's definitely black. Ain't no
shout
white
out
people
to
named Isaac walking around here. Oh man, your mama knew right. So I'm gonna name him Isaac. So just in case they get confused, they know damn well ain't no white boy named Isaac.
Yeah. He's the truth though.
He's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing my glasses, Isaac. So I don't know if you're off white beige or what's
That
going
ain't
on.
the reason. Race slow.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm nice and slow.
He definitely was on that short bus.
Definitely. In the front row like this.
Now you sat in
Hey.
the back. They ain't want you too close to the driver.
Sometimes I ride the front, sometimes I ride it from the back. I don't know. it gets confusing. Like, hey, am I on the back of this bus today or what? Now we got a big event that I'm actually coming to.
Yes, sir.
This coming Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
22nd.
The 22nd. I can't wait. My hotel's already booked. I like when black people do good business.
Right.
So I already know where I'm going to go. Like, because you go on the plane like, okay, is somebody going to come get me or am I Ubering? What's happening? Right? And then you call them and they go straight to, hey, leave a voicemail message, please. I'll get right back to you.
Right.
Right. You're like, oh, damn, so I'm at the airport.
Right.
I guess I'm Ubering, but to where? Hotwire.com. Let me get a hotel. You'd be doing more work than what they hired you for. You becoming a worker for the job. So what are we looking for now? Pops is filling me in on the big studios and giving away studio time and all this good stuff. But I'm gonna let you elaborate on it. And whose idea and creation was this?
It was my pops. It was a nice collaborative, but he really put out the narrative out after like a tragic incident happened. We was like, we really need to stop the violence in our area.
Right.
And we started doing this. We're gonna have a tour, 5-city tour of thing called Stop the Insanity. And on the 22nd.
Stop the Insanity. So the name of this event is called Stop the Insanity.
Stop the Insanity tour.
Right.
And the 22nd will be our first show in Virginia.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Right, and I jumped aboard on that. So we're gonna have a show here in Atlanta that I already cooked up for iLounge.
All right. All right.
You cooked it up, right?
I cooked it
I
up.
love the way you said
I can't
that.
wait.
It's cooked.
I was flipping
That's what's
it.
up.
I was cooking it up in the pot. Flick of the wrist.
That's a mess.
Flick of the wrist. Flick. You know.
So how many artists on? How many artists on this tour?
The team is going to be on for the tour, but for the first show, we're actually allowing other artists in the area just to give them a
Some
spotlight.
exposure? Yeah.
So there's 20 plus artists.
Wow.
Right, and I'm gonna. I got
be
permission
hosting.
to spotlight a few artists.
Okay.
Yeah, so if they come with the bag, they could come and join us.
So are you like hosting, Ray?
I am hosting,
Oh, cool.
right, among other things.
Make sure
All
we
right.
take care of you.
Yeah, please take care of me. I'll be in room 333.
Dork. Right.
Yeah, for those who interested in a chunky single dude,
A what?
a chunky single dude.
She throwing it out there. Oh, right. You throwing it out there.
Yes, chunky with no potatoes, real soup. I got the real drip.
I can't.
Poor thing.
Real room 333. Just remember that's easy to remember.
Okay.
Right. So
Just at any hotel, huh? You're gonna be in 333?
not any hotel.
Oh.
I don't want them snitching.
I can't.
You stupid.
Not any hotel. Yeah, just keep it a secret, okay?
Okay. You stupid.
Pew, pew.
So listen, if you can collab with anybody, like today, if you pick up your phone and say, "Oh, I wish this one person that I could collab with," who would it be? Whether it be R&B, whether
think
it be
about it,
rap,
though.
like who would it be?
Ain't nothing to
Dead
think
or
about.
alive? Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
I know what
alive.
he's gonna
When
say.
you
If
hit
he
me,
said
yeah.
dead, I know what
Yeah.
it's about to be.
Dead or
I
alive?
would probably do like Michael if it was Dead or alive or Tupac.
I knew you was
Damn.
gonna say Tupac or
Okay,
Michael.
so if you did the Michael thing, would he like sing and then you rap, or do you sing too, or do you
I
just
sing
rap?
too. Yeah.
I figured you sung.
Yeah.
I knew you sung. I can hear your spirit over here.
Right, you can hear his spirit.
I can hear.
Was
his
he in
spirit.
church? Did you sing in church?
Oh yeah, my mom was a praise and worship leader.
Oh, I believe that.
Okay.
Oh, I believe
That's
that.
where, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that all in the room. Like every time you say God, I like feel it all in the room.
Now that makes sense.
I knew y'all was some worshiping
Now
people.
I know who laid a hand on who now.
Literally, huh? She like, get up here and sing, boy, now.
Get over here, Daniel. We're going to make a prophet child.
Yeah, it's so funny. Daniel's my brother's name.
Right. That's your dad's name, though, right?
yeah, that too.
I'm talking about Daniel Senior. Yeah. So like you know, he wasn't made like Jesus. You know, she laid a hand on him.
I got it. I
Was
got
your
it.
mom a Joe Jackson mom at church?
Keep in mind, she's in the room. She could
my
go by
grandma,
ass.
my grandma was though. She'll give us a little slap.
She was a Joe Jackson.
Oh snap! Just a look.
Your mom just gave you that look from the praise team section, right?
Right.
Yeah,
She gave that look. Sit down.
Right.
She
That's
told
what,
you.
So I'm just imagining how that call would go with Michael Jackson if Michael Jackson was alive and wanted to do the collab.
Jeez, I don't know.
Yeah, that would. Here we go.
Look,
Role
I'm
play.
not. I'm not.
Hey, is this two?
Sit down, Bubbles. Sit down. Sit down, Bubbles.
Tito,
Let me
mind
talk.
your business, Tito.
Stop it, Joe. I'll be right back.
Tito,
I'm gonna call you later.
is this two? I'm sorry, two. Is this you?
Why you gotta sound like
I mean, he knew my man so feminine. He knew my man so hard.
Hey, two. Long as you don't touch my lower torso.
he might like that. Uh-oh.
Rest in peace to the great.
Absolutely.
With the high heels on. Is this two?
Yeah.
Is this two?
Yes, sir.
I think that would have been hot.
No, it was crazy.
That would have been hot. Yeah.
Depending on where it was at.
Even the Tupac thing, that would have been hot.
Oh, that would have been.
Yeah.
That would go, yo.
That would have been real hot.
Two was supposed to play role rehearsal with me, you know.
He said he was gonna call you
Yeah, I
back.
said I'm gonna call you back.
Oh, you
See,
gonna call me
busy.
Okay, two. I'm gonna get Bubbles to come and get you.
You got his bomb. You didn't get him. She's screening his calls.
Jermaine, believe it or not, I have two on the phone.
Hey, I'm weak. I'm weak.
He said he weak.
That.
So listen, is it a 1-day thing? Just a tour?
No. Good segue. Good segue.
I love Terry on the top.
No, it's gonna be a Dan. What do you think?
No, a one-night stand. Now, back to you. Ray's a
I'm about to
mess.
fall out.
Ray's a mess. It's Friday.
Hey man, please.
He hasn't had much sleep all week.
I heard you was a praise worshiper like your mom.
Decline.
He gonna decline the call, bro.
We're gonna talk to managers.
Hey, she could be like, "Yo, boss, Michael, he's calling again."
He's declining the call. So I want to know more about this. I want to know more about this Virginia thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't come.
I don't want to go.
All right.
It's Christmas week. I don't have
Right.
time.
Right.
I wish I did though. It was a different week. But I'm gonna see you when you come to Atlanta though.
Right.
That would be a bet.
I'm gonna be front and center.
It's gonna probably snow out there too, because that's snow territory. You got snow out there, right?
Yeah, we get snow, but prayerfully it's not. I don't know. I haven't been there in a little minute, so I don't know the weather.
I mean, people still like people who are used to waiting snow. They come out in the snow still.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I first moved here, and it snowed, and everybody was, I was like, well, they can't drive. So I was like, I got home so quick because everybody pulled over. I was like, yeah, it need to snow in Atlanta all the time.
That's what I'd be thinking.
Right. So like they don't drive in the rain or the snow. So I'm like, I be hoping that it rains sometimes out here because I got Atlanta. Well, you'll get murdered out here just trying to go to Piggly Wiggly's or Kroger's or Publix or whatever it is they have out here. You might not make it back on a trip to the supermarket. These guys, that's why they have all the songs on the radio about,
Right.
Yeah. Are you in an accident? You're going to hear 10 of those by the time you get to wherever you're going.
That's true.
Right. Are you in a crash? like the first thing you thinking about is call 411 before you call 911.
Right.
Like you are hurt. You're like, damn, my neck, my back. Somebody call too.
I can't with you,
I
Ray.
don't know what I'm gonna do for him. I don't know what I can.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You just shout out a prayer for him. They'll be all right.
Give him some advice.
Right.
So listen, what do you got going on right now? Tell us.
Right now we about to start shooting, knocking out some videos. I'm about to drop an EP later on next year in 2022, and then that's probably gonna lead into the album.
Okay.
We're gonna make sure that we're pushing it while we're doing the tour and doing shows.
Okay.
That's dope. That's dope.
When did you know you wanted to be like that guy?
I feel
Great
like
question.
yeah, that is. I feel like at a young age, I was sitting in school just like this. I can't wait till I leave. I was like, there's something better in store for me, and I always knew that. And then like I would get into music, and then life hits you, try to knock you off your path. You know how it works.
Yeah.
And then I just had to keep on readjusting myself and knowing that this is what I was called to do.
Okay. Sounds like you got a really good upbringing.
Yeah,
Really good.
I'll say I'm blessed. Yeah, truly blessed to have.
All right, let's stop brown nosing because the mom's
Okay,
is here.
sorry.
Like,
No, shout out to his mom though.
Yeah,
No,
shout out to
that's
him.
like
You
straight
can,
up.
you can tell somebody has
it's real
spoke
good
some,
upbringing, but like
some
I think we
truth
said it
into
more
him.
than once. Then now you know.
Shout out to the mom.
I got some tissue for your nose.
I'm good. I'm good. I was already feeling
See,
quite
I
right.
can tell y'all moms because y'all want to give it up to the moms so bad. Like, yeah, your moms, your mom. We get it.
You are such a hater.
I'm not a
said,
hater.
Give it up
He
to the
got
pops,
he
too.
got a good mom.
but I
She's here.
said support system. I didn't just say his mom.
Right. He had to keep adjusting, like he said. I made a lot of adjustments before I came here this morning too.
Had to get out the bed, roll over.
He forgot one thing though.
His brain.
His brain.
right. Dorothy's gonna help me with that.
Okay.
If I only had him,
Wait.
a brain. That was a good segue, like he said. That was a good segue. That's a good segue. Is this two?
Be quiet.
We on this right, Coco.
Is this two? Is two available? Is two?
We got another segue. Shout out to Stop Their Sanity. Shout out to UOU Productions.
What would you do if Brent's called you up? They both deceased now, so like it'd be scary if they did call you.
Yeah,
Like,
I would say.
you'd be dreaming. It wouldn't be real. I don't think.
I don't know.
Because you got a call from Prince and Michael. That'd be serious. So who would you do alive? Because like
Alive? Yeah, I'll do Kanye. I like the wave that he's on right now. I'll do Kanye. He's hard.
Kanye is well.
Shout out to the Midwest, y'all.
He said, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I like Kanye's king. Kanye rules.
He does.
And he just proved it by making Drake humble himself to be on the stage with him. Because Drake is really running things on the radio, crossover wise and on the urban radio. Drake is running things. So for him to get Drake to humble himself, even after Drake tried to smash Kim, is phenomenal. Like at the end of the day, like you got the guy who wanted to smash your wife on stage for you. Ain't nothing better than that. What you think?
That's true. True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Kanye's the GOAT.
Very true.
Kanye's the GOAT. So now you've already got your eyes set on a young lady. And one day we'd be sitting here praising her, like, oh yeah, she was on the praise team, and we remember when she was with two since she was 12,
Nah, but yeah, that's my high school sweetheart.
right? So y'all was in the sandbox and all that together, like,
Nah,
He said high school,
high
Ray.
school. We met in high school.
Oh, you met in
know
high
what
school?
I'm saying? Yeah.
If I only had a brain.
so like young love is back in the day when you was a recording artist, to even admit you had a significant other or a partner was like death
You didn't do
to
it.
your career, because you were, at the end of the day, the record companies and the labels and a whole lot is different now. A lot of people are not relying on record companies or labels anymore to control their narrative. So a lot of people are coming out with a significant other, with a girlfriend, with a fiance, with a potential wife, and they are proud of it, and they're making it known to the world to do that. How did you know at an early age that this is because like at the end of the day, most people rap so they could, so they can get groupies, so they can smash.
Facts.
Because
Is
like
that why people rap?
some
That is not why people rap.
Some
That's
people-
just
some
part
people
of
rap-
what
That's
that
just
you
a
comes
side
with
effect.
it.
Yeah, it's a side
not
effect.
everybody does it because they have a passion for music.
Mm.
A lot of people do it, and that's why he's probably suffering from the crab in the barrel effect. A lot of people do it because it's a quick come up.
Right.
I could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me take this little money that I'm getting selling this crack, flip it, to go to my
put it
Nike
into the
box,
music.
go into the studio. You know what I'm saying? I look just as good as that dude down the block.
That's true.
And then you get a whole team behind you. If you got 30 people who can't rap, and they
just
think
gonna support you.
They think you're the holy savior of VA. They're gonna get behind you. Now you got a mob
Right.
of people behind somebody who never really wanted to rap anyway. And some people will tell you on the record that I'm not a rapper. I'm a trapper. I'm gonna get your female smash. They telling you like, I'm just doing this for a come up.
Right.
Right. So let's keep it real. So a lot of people rap because of the groupies,
The
the
things that's
paper,
idolized, yeah.
and they like to be in the public eye. They like, they want all of the attention on them. So back to the original question, like, with you not wanting those things and you having the true passion for music and you have the love of your life back you up, you probably don't know any other way because you're still young. You're not even you're not even legal yet to drink alcohol or anything. You can't even run down the street and give me a pack of Newports, right?
Nah, I'm good. I wouldn't even do
No,
that
you
to
can buy cigarettes.
No, you gotta be 21.
You gotta be 21 to get cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. So you don't know because you was buying them since 16, so you don't know.
Oh wow, he just hit you with that.
Okay, right. Can I get some Newports, please?
Had a deep voice. 16.
That's what the art was saying. Go get your ass out the street. Go get
You
Give me a pack of Newports.
There you go, Ray. Stop it.
Yeah.
Give me a pack of Newports. Go. And he's like, man, I like the way Nana talks. Can I try one?
I
Do not smoke, kids.
Right.
Terrible for you.
PSA announcement.
Yeah.
Terrible for you.
know you had to be 21 to
I like how we keep it this show like really critically acclaimed. PC. But at the end of the day, you made a conscious choice to be a guy who is going to be dedicated to a fiance and be married and do this music thing. Now, do you have anything in order or in line to protect you from the outside distractions that's going to try to lure you from those that platform or that foundation? Because it's going to be somebody in your life like, come on, son. It's
pistol?
20. It's 20 upstairs. They waiting for you, bucket naked, baby. Come on.
I would say from lessons, from trial and error. When you understand when you got something real, you don't want to lose that.
All right,
Right.
so are you saying that you did the groupie thing at one point?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go to the fifth floor.
Yeah, plead the fifth.
Go on
But
the
he
fifth.
said he learned from the lessons. So I'm assuming. Well, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna hit one of your songs. We're gonna be right back, and then we're gonna do choice of the day, question of the day. We got two in the building. Tell them how they can follow you while we play this music real
You
quick.
can follow me on all social medias at 2real2 TOO real 2 number 2 WO.
Right, and So do you snitch or are you down to stop snitching?
You said what?
Do you? We'll be right back with two question of the day, choice of the day. What it do? We back. It's the Ray Daniels Morning Show, bringing you the best in R&B, today's hottest music with a touch of laughs. And hopefully we making you laugh a little bit. Hey, good morning, girls.
Good morning, Ray.
Hey, that's more like it. I like it. Pimpin'. We got a special guest in the building, too. He spells that the number 2, W-O.
Yes,
Is that an O or a 0? It's an O, right?
O.
Like
Yes,
like
O.
the number 2, you just replaced the T with a 2, right?
There you go.
Ain't nothing like placing a T with a 2, right?
Shout out
2
Tupac.
T's in the building. Right. So, what made you spell it like that?
Big influence from Tupac. Big influence.
Really? Right? Because
Yeah.
like the T-U-Pac and then Tupac.
There you go.
All right.
Right. That's what's up.
Okay.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, at least you don't call yourself little something.
Nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God, if it's one more little baby, little man, little something. So I like that.
Yeah, Little Something would have been a dope name, though.
No.
So
No.
Yeah, Little Something.
No.
Sound like a porno.
Right.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying.
Right.
I got a little something for you. That would have been a dope name. If nobody don't hear what we just said, I might just go ahead
I'm
and
on the
copyright
fifth
that.
floor. I'm on the fifth.
I might just copyright that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
It-
said something earlier that I
Right.
liked. He said he's 2, but he's number 1.
You
I
like that?
it. Absolutely.
Trademark.
That should be the
Thank you.
title.
I'm sure he
of the
didn't
song.
trademark that yet. That's what black people do. They just spit stuff out, and I'll be like, okay, all right. Well, as soon as he leave, I'm trademarking that. I'm a Suge Knight that ish.
No.
Right.
It's Friday, y'all.
It is.
I made it to the weekend.
Well,
Ow.
you didn't make it to the weekend yet.
Oh.
You're still working, right?
Yeah.
Help out too.
I made it though.
Pimpin', help her. So, like as promised, we said we was going to get to the choice of the day with you, as well as the question of the day. Okay. All right, so let's start with the choice of the day. Choice of the day being A, ab crunches, B, jumping rope, or C, a full course dinner at Longhorn Steak. Full course steak dinner at Longhorn. Which one are you choosing? And you can only choose one.
Oh, I'm taking Longhorn.
You ain't doing no crunches?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I got food.
Full steak dinner at Longhorn. Because like everybody, like I can't believe everybody's authentic. I think a lot of Negroes copycat. Like everybody's vegan all of a sudden. Like we could have been a vegan a long time ago when we can only afford vegetables.
True. That's true. That's true.
We was like starving for meat. I gotta get some meat. Well, we couldn't afford the meat. Now that we can afford meat, we just want carrots, lettuce, and kale.
But meat is so expensive right now. Though.
Yeah.
I know.
Vegetables are expensive right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the prices of meat.
But I got a question for you. So since you said you like meat, is that before or after you smoke? You got the munchies?
No. I don't do that.
You don't?
I don't smoke I don't smoke anymore, and I'm pescatarian. I don't eat meat. It's bad
Right.
for y'all.
Meat might be bad for you.
I don't do that. Neither or.
Come on, Ray. Stay focused. Stay focused.
So why you want to go to Longhorn? Longhorn is a steak spot.
Get the pasta.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's gonna get the pasta.
He said, I'm trying to eat.
I'm gonna get the salmon.
Or the salmon.
Salmon.
Oh, you know, salmon. None of the mistake that we make. All right, so 2 quick bio once again to get people caught up. You're a recording artist from VA. What part of VA?
Woodbridge.
Woodbridge. Never heard of it.
Yeah, that's why.
So you'll be the first one. So your first single should be Straight Out of Woodbridge.
No.
Name 2.
Nah.
No, that wouldn't work.
Nah, we
No.
got a bigger story.
That's like he coming straight out of Macon. Come on now, dude. Nah.
Straight Out of Woodbridge. They're like, oh, he must be from Jersey.
Weak.
Woodbridge, VA.
Yeah.
All right, but you could put it on the map, son. Like, you know,
It's already on the map, but just on the map for the wrong reasons.
right? And,
Right.
and what those reasons be?
Crime rate, etc. You know.
Really?
Yes.
In Woodbridge,
Yes. Terrible.
Wow.
right?
Terrible.
All right, so wow. So it looked like we got to find a new way of life. So is that where you live in Woodbridge, or that's where you hang? Because I used to.
I live.
Oh, all right. Because like I used to hang in the hood, but when the sun went down, I went to the suburban area where everybody thought I lived in the projects with them until the.
Look at you.
You was fronting.
Yeah, somebody
you.
snitched to me.
I'm here.
You don't even live here, do you? Where you going? You going to the number 4 bus? Oh, that go to the white people area. You going to the white people? I'm like, yo, shut up. Because you know your bus pass run out at 7 o'clock in the hood.
Really?
What? You
Wow.
can't ride the bus all day with your school bus pass. Do they still have school bus passes?
No.
Nah.
Do you? What?
I never rode the bus.
Isaac said yes. I trust Isaac.
Did we do?
Yeah.
Our bus system's
yeah.
terrible. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, I believe Isaac.
It runs like every hour and 30 minutes. Like,
Oh, that's a long time to wait.
Right. No, because
Man.
like when you in school, high school, junior high school, middle school, whatever they call it, they issue you a city bus pass so you can move about to get to school.
I never rode the bus to school.
It's different in
Yeah.
the city
I know.
than it is in other places. Like for me, I grew up in Oakland. There was no yellow bus to take us to school. It was the actual only.
The city bus?
That's what I'm saying. The city
but
bus.
Some places have school
yeah,
buses.
we got school buses.
So there's no the city transportation.
So you trying to
bus
tell
is
me
not the
high
best.
school people are on school buses too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
The yellow bus.
damn.
My son takes a high school bus.
Yeah.
That is not what's up.
The,
I'd
the
be like,
yellow
you
bus.
retarded in the 12th
Right,
grade.
you all big and stuff. Like it's like on the big yellow bus going.
Yeah.
No, they gave us city bus passes. We was on the city streets.
That's got you from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They doing it.
No,
like
I'm from
that there.
Brooklyn, New York.
It's a little different.
Okay.
It's different in the big
Brooklyn.
cities.
Yeah, you got, you know,
Okay.
say the whole name.
Okay. Forgot the borough.
Yeah,
My
like a
bad.
Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing. We can't say the Quest or the Tribe. We got to say Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. The yellow bus, you can hear it a block away. It's so loud that breaks.
I
Yeah.
bet. Y'all deprived. So like you know,
I didn't ride the bus.
you live in the hood.
See, I wouldn't consider it hood. When my people first moved there, it wasn't like that.
Right,
Just
it's like
the
it-
environment changed, more Section 8, and then everybody was like crabs in the barrel. They just pushed everybody from poverty into our area. And then
Right.
it
Damn
just-
Section 8. Now you know how white people feel, right?
Nah, it was all when I was growing up. It was already like that. I
Right.
thought that's how it was already.
Right.
Right. So y'all was like well-to-do black people. Y'all copped the crib. Y'all, mommy and daddy got a nice area. I was like, home, grass, backyard.
Yeah,
We
my-
doing good.
Mom was blessed. I would say that they were really blessed for that. And
Yeah, good school zone. You probably had a nice little fade with a half moon
Whoa.
before you.
Whoa.
When you was a kid growing up, you didn't have that hairstyle.
Oh no! When I started off with like plaits, like starter dreads, and then I don't know what happened. They just cut my peanut, and then I had the bald head.
Right.
Yeah.
Just cut.
Never again, right?
Never again.
I kind of cringed when he said that for a little bit. I was like, oh, that must have hurt.
He's funny.
Right, because he cut his peanut, huh?
Damn.
I can't with
I done
you.
been on the 5th floor.
Either that or he was Jewish.
I don't think he's Jewish.
No.
Shout out to all the radio stations still tuned in. We just played a couple of your joints today. I'm sure there's a story behind them.
Yes, sir.
We had God's Timing. What's the story behind that one?
Story behind that, I was going through a real heavy time. I was having a mental attack, feeling like I was having signs of schizophrenia, and I was in the middle of just writing music, just expressing myself, and then I just had that feeling, like, you know, that old saying when they be like, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that everything's gonna be all right.
Right.
It was just that, and then it was like, I feel like God's gonna tell me everything's all right. It's just gotta keep pushing. Then it just the backstory, like talking about like where you coming from that part of the section that like we'll rob you for things, and now I'm trying to take a different route.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where that came from.
Wow, that's an
that.
interesting
That's
story.
deep, yeah.
And yeah, I don't take, you know, suicide or anything or any mental health things. I take it very serious when people say that. So, did you seek counseling with that, or did you seek any help?
Yeah, we it took some courage to do it, because you know in black community they kind of shame away from get a therapist, but that's what my mom was like. That's what I do, and It kind of I felt more accepted about it. And when I did it, the therapist, I only had one session, and I was telling her like I'm just praying, I'm trying to get right, and she was like, "Well, you're on the right track.
Right.
And I'll talk to you in another 6 to 12 months." I'm like, what?
Wow.
So I'm like, all right. And then soon through we got that breakthrough. And,
Right.
You know, God's good.
That's what's up.
Right. Do you have any siblings, brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got one older sibling.
Just one,
Yeah.
like a lot older, or like
6 years.
6 years? Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
A girl or a boy?
It's a girl.
She beat you up?
Yeah, she back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, I used to beat up my brother.
Bro,
I'd be like,
what?
get out of my stuff.
Used to do me dirty. Used to do me real dirty.
Right,
You know,
right.
It's much love.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. 6 years that's dog years when you're a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're 12, they already 18. They like experience in real life.
Yeah,
she don't really want nothing to really do with your little ass anymore. Like,
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I had to get pushed out the room.
right. And
You
then
know what I'm saying?
and then if mom and dad want to have a good time, they be like, "Hey, Shaniqua, can you watch too?"
Well, my mom and dad are divorced, but they still best friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Still best friends.
Listen, at the end of the day,
That's good.
I'm a true believer. You can always get that old thing back.
Oh no, I feel like one day they're gonna connect. One day they're gonna connect. But yeah.
Listen. We made a baby together. I done saw everything about you. I know where your moles are at.
Not the most.
Wow.
Right. More.
beauty marks, the beauty
More. You put the marks. More. Same thing. More.
Right.
Right. So, don't disrespect the boss, because she's right behind me. She might stab you in the
slap
back.
you.
And
She
you know,
gonna shank
Yeah,
you.
she do got that right hand.
Yeah. She might put a rubber band on that right hand. But I'm a true believer. I speak my mind. I'm very transparent. If you've been with someone before, whatever triggered it to go left, if you have a conversation about it, especially with maturity as time goes by, because initially it might have been just on impulse, like, you know what, the hell with you, I'm out of here, F you, get my bags, grab my shoes too, grab my shoes. But I'm just saying, impulse, and then once you get away, you experience other things that are different, and you start to realize, yo, he wasn't all that bad, and maybe they just have a talk, and you start sending flowers and stuff.
You spitting game. Look at you.
Nah,
Ray,
listen,
who you talking to?
I'm talking to my spirit.
Which one of them women you talking to?
Well,
He's throwing it out. He's throwing it out. That's why I'm like,
I have.
All right, whoever we used to date way back in the day.
I have 5 kids.
Okay.
Right. I was married at the age of 17.
Okay.
So I was on your path, brother.
his older woman.
Right. I was
older.
deeply. She was older.
Oh.
I remember.
She was 24. I was 17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big baller, huh?
Pimp.
Ray, stop.
Ray wants you back.
But no, I was 17 in the music business. So I don't know. Maybe I can pull you to the side, young man, and tell you a little something. I had a record deal at 17. So my 17 is dog years compared to somebody else that's 17, because I'm in the studio with celebrities, stars, and super producers and stuff. And I'm living. My best friend is 35 years old at 17.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm getting mentored by people that come on, young blood, to go, young blood. So my 17 was different, and she was 24, but she looked 17. I thought she was 17 like me, and I met her at a studio session, like, cause they one of the producers of New Edition, the label that I was on just released New Edition, and they sent us to a producer for New Edition's house, and she was there, and she was the sister-in-law of that producer. So that was immediate. I never really had a real person in my life, because it was either sports or music. So she was there every day. She showed me attention. That turned into something. We got married. We had a child. His birthday was just yesterday. All right. So with that being said,
Happy birthday.
right, happy birthday to him. We are cordial. Now that's a separation for almost 25 years now. Now that 24-year-old lady is now 50 something. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk now, we talk like we that age, and like, you know what I'm saying. You know, if you ever want to get taken down, like, you know.
So that's the one that you're gonna take back?
No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna take another one back.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying I'm cool.
You were speaking of something just now, though.
I'm speaking it to reality.
Okay.
I don't think there's ever a final. If you had love, I think love could be found again.
Not all
if
the
you
time.
want to. If you have to want it. Because, like, you know, it's something that's rejecting it somewhere. Like, something in your heart is like, you know, I like Walter.
Walter.
We got to throw.
He always uses
got-
his funny name.
You know, Isaac. Isaac is cute. He's good. He's working his game. He got the camera and all
Shout out
that.
to IsaacShoots.
Yeah, and Isaac might have matured in 7 years. He might have some goofy ass friends then, and because, like, a lot of my friends try to influence me to do different things.
You do them too.
Right? No, not.
Sorry.
Somebody's peeking in my window.
You got a stalker, Ray. Cherry stalking you.
I'm gonna check my bushes tonight.
Oh man.
Damn, Cherry, get out the damn bushes.
You know I'm following you home.
Right? Yeah. So I'm all the way thrown off now.
Sorry.
So, like, I think love is real, and you experiencing love right now. Ain't nobody can tell you nothing, because I was you, bro. It was me and her against the world. I don't care what nobody's saying. She was fighting my sisters and everything. Like, get up off me. She was fighting for that love. So, like, at the end of the day, we did everything together. We was best friends. She's like, go, boy. No, maybe you need to do the other note. Try this note right here. Like, you know, that's not how Bobby would do it. So, you know, when you got that kind of inspiration, it's like it's y'all against the world. That's the real stuff. So breakups normally come from a misunderstanding that's never understood at the time it happens. Sometimes you gotta take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like a Kit Kat bar, then come back. You know what I'm saying? And like a smoothie, right?
Nah.
Like a smoothie?
Keep
Like
on
a smoothie.
preaching.
She don't look like she taking a break. She look
Well,
like
she's a married
like,
woman. She's kind of exempt from this conversation.
Me?
And let's take,
No,
you know,
I was
He's not
saying
talking
his
about me.
girlfriend.
He's talking about her.
His
talking about his mother.
No.
What are we talking about? I'm lost now. Now I'm on the fifth floor.
I'm on the
Segue,
fifth floor.
segue.
What you? So, like,
I just ran into the door. I'm knocked out.
let's go across the room. You being exempt.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Coco, you wouldn't take anybody back that you dated before.
Oh, I have, yeah. I would. That's me.
Right.
I
Okay.
forgive, and I'd be like, I love you too. I hate
Okay.
you.
Hypothetically, if you wasn't married. Damn, that's a bad question for you. You might get iked when you get home.
Okay.
Listen.
Didn't I tell you?
Listen, he's very understanding. I can say what I want.
Five.
He knows how to
I know how the
decipher
song
the
go.
difference.
Like, I wrote the song.
Yeah.
I think I know how the song goes.
But no, listen. My kid's father, I'd never take him back. Nah. There's been some people in my life that I probably would take back.
Right. That's good.
Only maybe like one.
That's mature. That's a mature conversation
Yeah.
right there.
Only maybe like one. But
And
the rest,
we're
nah.
not trying to get you broke up too, so you can take it back later.
Nah, it's cool.
Yeah.
He's yet passed away, so I can't go back. But yeah, if I could, if he was
Right.
alive, then yeah, I probably would go back to him. Yeah.
Right. So this is a mature conversation, and a lot of what these radio interviews, you have to take a little bit from all these radio interviews. You're gonna be doing a lot of radio interviews because you're a very talented brother. Every song I heard today was popping. Okay. So
Very much so.
right. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be distractions, dog. A lot of distractions. Okay, what are you trying to tell me?
I'd like to see your phone, please.
Right. So it's gonna be a lot of distractions. It's gonna be, unfortunately, girls, drugs. Not even so groupies, but it'd be dudes in your camp that, for whatever reason, they think your fame is their fame. They lead in the way. They be talking for you when you're not supposed to be talking. For you, like, nah, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. And you'd be like, yo, so calm down. They make more of a scene for you than you even want, or bringing more attention to you.
Right.
And that's what the knucklehead stuff comes in.
He seems like he's pretty level-headed, though.
Right.
Or I feel like I told people before, I was 21 at 16. So
Right.
I feel like I experienced that, and I kind of got that out of my system. Like, no
Okay.
drinking, no smoking.
Right.
No
knuckleheads.
Stay focused. Yeah.
It's like, it don't be you that gets yourself in trouble. Sometimes it be your hype man.
Yeah.
It be
You
your
just
hype
gotta
man.
keep that circle small.
Or that female who can't take no for an answer. Like, and then she just get.
They definitely are out
because
there.
they don't care. You could
yeah.
you could have your woman
I'm
posted
telling
with
you from experience,
Yeah.
there are some aggressive females.
Women. Yeah.
And
That's where security come in.
right, and then they
or that pistol.
Or your mama.
Look, I said or that
My
pistol.
mama, yeah. We can't do that.
He gonna put security on her
You gotta learn how to
after he smell what kind of perfume she got on.
I never fell victim to the groupie though.
Yeah.
No?
No.
You gotta,
None of
you
them?
You aware because
Right.
there's groupies even before you make it. There's just
Right.
females
That's true.
that just want you.
I'm gonna tell you what. I think it's a good trait for me, but sometimes it's a bad trait because I have resistance. Once I'm committed to somebody, I got blockers on because normally the person I commit to is like my friend too. It's not just my girl.
Yeah.
She's my friend, lover, everything. The person I confide in and everything. So cheating on them is bigger than cheating on them. It's like it's really disloyal. I'm being disloyal to my friend and everything because you got to come back to that. It's been times when I was broke up with somebody I was in love with that I still wouldn't move on because I felt like it was still had a bond or a connection, and I was holding out. They're like, you better go ahead and do it. You ain't getting no more of this, goodie. So that's when I snap out of it and say, you know what, she right.
I guess I should stop calling her.
Yeah, let me tell Shay I'll be her 12.
She really not in the bushes, huh?
Oh man,
A mess.
Right. So you got we got God's timings message down packed. Now both sides. What's that about?
Title right there. Being on both sides of it. Being on both sides of being a victim to the violence, and then being the one who was the aggressor. And then you kind of see the gateway. I kind of like coming to people at a humane way. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, I've been there too, but then I know the way to go. I know the way out of it. So then you just lead them to the other way, the other side of it.
You keep making mention of this violence and violence and violence, and I like your stance on it. And music always seems to be the thing that brings people together. I don't care what it is. If it's famine, we are the world. If you need money to raise money for whatever cause, music always seems to be the base for anything that's unsettling or disturbing. Violence. Okay, you mentioned it a lot. Okay, sometimes you have to be violent, bro. It sounds crazy what I'm about to say, but sometimes you just like people are just gonna just take you there, and you say you have security in place.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, even your Lord Jesus Savior God had to get violent and smite people because they're not obliging by the rules of God. So eventually,
let's talk about this.
Yeah, if you believe in the story of Noah.
Yeah, but
whoever didn't get on that boat,
I would say
they drowned. If you believe in the story of Moses, whoever was it down would let my people go to cross that river that he divided, you got caught up in that river, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like
I would say like this though. I'll leave what it says. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So it's not mine to do.
Exactly.
I'm gonna follow what Jesus said. Turn the other cheek. I'm gonna follow, not fight eye for eye.
So you and your Martin Luther King, and not your Malcolm X.
Yeah. Now I used to be a fan of Malcolm X, but then really looking at it, Martin Luther King actually made a bigger impact off of what he was doing.
Yeah,
it's true.
Exactly.
Malcolm X ended up, beefing with the Nation of Islam and all this other stuff.
Right. Well, not the Nation of Islam. Elijah Muhammad. and Elijah Muhammad being the leader of the Nation of Islam, they followed their leader.
Right.
If they would have said, "Yo, embrace Malcolm," they would have embraced Malcolm. So they was following the leader.
Yeah.
But to make my point without making this a debatable is like at the end of the day, violence begat violence. Some people is gonna they're gonna be jealous. They're gonna be envy. They're gonna come for you.
That's true.
So if you live in a world that you think, let's stop the violence and all that, you can get caught off guard because you got a lot of people who will be fronting to get down with you. There's a lot of people out here perpetrating.
Right.
They get close to your camp, find out how your camp is operating, set you up. It's a lot of people in jail right now because they sent 4 females to the hotel room. He thought he was on and popping, but he was a lick.
Right.
And then he wind up, because the people who are against you, they study you for your weakness, whether it's drugs, females, or even the music. I'm like, yo, we got this big record deal for you, blasey, 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 and then they'll bring that to the forefront. And the next thing you know, you got a sucker contract, or Suge Knight is hanging you from your ankles from the 3rd floor. You know what I'm saying? So even with the music, it could create a situation where it has to be violence, and we could speak on it. Biggie, Pac,
I feel like
Nipsey, just recently, boy from
Dolph.
Memphis, Young Dolph. Like you have to. Young Dolph is out there just get some cookies, dolo. Like, now, if he would have took the precautions, like, yo, somebody's trying to, I got bucked out 4 times before this.
Right.
But then one thing, Young Dolph he was rolling with his boys, but when you roll different when you've been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You kind of roll different, and I trust my discernment of seeing how things work out. Like, I could tell somebody's energy if it's gonna work out or not. You know what I'm saying? And I trust God.
Right now, I hate to be devil's advocate. Right now, somebody's plotting on you right now.
Yeah, definitely. But guess what? God ain't gonna let no weapon form against me shall prosper.
Right.
Amen.
And I stand on it.
I'm down for that. And
he showed me that too many times.
Right. And I'm not trying to put any crazy, voodoo energy towards your way. I'm just trying to tell you, be fully aware of your spectrum 360.
Keep your head on
It's always good to be blessed and want to go the route of the blessed.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
be aware.
Yeah, good
Exactly.
good cannot exist without evil. So evil exists all the time. So protect yourself against evil is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like you rolling deep right now is a good, nice little circle. Like even just us just walking to the car every day to come to the radio station. It's pitch black dark when we get here. Right. So at the end of the day, I'd rather the show start late and walk the girls to the building than like, yo, I gotta go. Y'all know how to get here, right?
Right.
And then that's on my conscience. That's on my burden. If I hear something crazy, and that's all it takes is just a walk from the car. Because some people are studying us.
Right.
Oh, they come on at 6 o'clock. It'd be people that tell us that we're late. Hey, ain't you guys late? What time? Like, so you get.
So they're trying to track.
So
the
consciously, they're monitoring us. Subconsciously, they watching our moves. Like if I wear this hat again Monday, didn't you just wear that hat on Friday?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Like people are monitoring your every move.
Yeah, always be aware.
Right. And then like I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a real for instance. I can't go to the club right now. They would say, what? Long Island, right? You're regular. So like, I'm glad that they know that's my regular. Now, if I buy into that, my ego buys into that. Oh, they know who I am, son. Long Island on deck all the time. But at the same time, somebody peeped that. Oh, he likes Long Island. Let me slip a little powder up in there, little Mickey. I got 100 for you. I know you know he's gonna come in for that Long Island.
That's
right. I got you. Next thing you know,
exactly.
I'm stretched out in the VIP, looking crazy. Pockets on, looking like rabbit ears up in there. They done got me. Like,
but no, yeah, definitely. You gotta be aware, and you get awareness from being in certain situations.
Exactly. And real talk is,
you gotta watch it.
The people that you think support you, when you in a position like that, they quick to talk about you and laugh at you. You should have saw him, son. He was wasted. Rabbit is everywhere. And then when you come around, they back on your side again. Hey, how you doing, too? What's good, man?
Yeah, you gotta watch them.
Yeah, but 2 minutes ago, they was all laughing. Yo, son, you should have seen it. It was crazy. You know how they caught him, right? That damn Long Island. He got to watch himself, man. he orders Long Island all the time.
Those are not the people you need around you.
It's right.
That's right.
Right, yeah, but we already know what it is, man. Adam and Eve, Samson, Delilah. If you read your Bible, those stories are in there.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
You got anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out UOU Productions. I could shout out the whole artist on them. Moolah Marie. Shout out that nigga Nino. Shout out Real Keith Anthony.
Right.
Shout out BKGC Rose. Shout out Zatea. Shout out the whole team, the whole gang. We putting on.
All right.
That's what's up. Just out of curiosity, is that nigga Nino? Is he black?
Oh, yeah. That nigga Nino black.
I love it.
I was just checking.
That's my girl brother. And he's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be hard with that nigga Nino.
Right.
Like
That
the
nigga.
hardest out.
Like,
Yes.
I mean, you could be soft after midnight.
I'm on the 5th floor.
Me too.
Oh, Nino, you soft, right? Yeah, I'm good. All right. Yeah. It took about 4 hours, but I'm soft now. So
Cut.
right. So we spoke about God's timing. We spoke about both sides tour dates. What's that about?
Tour dates. It was about being on tour dates, being on like traveling, but then still remembering that major time when I was going to court and I had court dates pending on me, and I was thinking like, how am I gonna get out of this? I'm praying,
Right.
And then by the grace of God, I got out of it, and then I just started going hard in music. So yeah. Then you add a little dance to it, just to
Yeah,
get the kids
I mean,
bopping,
yeah.
you know.
I would definitely be dancing if I was in the courtroom. That court.
Have your court pants on.
Right. I'll be caught for
Court
stupid
slacks.
stuff for texting
Yeah.
and driving, like
Yeah, his tie on.
Texting and driving.
and child support.
Darn.
I be wanting like I have.
Stop, Ray. Did you just say that?
Yeah. And every time I was at child support, I had a different judge. I was like, how do y'all keep it up with my case? Because I had an old white guy the first time I came here. Then I had a white woman the second time I came here. Then I had a black woman who looked like she could bake cookies and do this at the same time. I said this to the court. They said, you are in contempt. I'm just checking, like, who's keeping you up to speed to what I said the last time? Like,
They
I
got a
didn't see-
They
record.
got records.
They got a record.
She didn't read nothing. She was giving me straight eye contact when I got off the bench. She's like, how you doing? Hey, Mr. Daniels, put your hand on the Bible. I said, you don't got no paperwork. She's like,
She read it already.
no, the
She
other,
already knew.
the lady, who's next? Mr. Daniels next. Daniels?
Believe you me, she read it first. It's court.
Man, that lady didn't read a damn thing.
She
You
knew.
got off?
And have you ever been to child support?
No.
No.
Why would I be in child
So
support?
how you know they don't be reading nothing?
They read it.
They want you to tell the story. Like, okay, so what's going on?
All judges read before
Right.
they come
I
in.
told her I was broke. I'm broke.
She didn't want to hear that.
So did you bring
I
your
don't claim
finance?
that word at no point in life.
Right. She told me, did you have any financial records? I said no, because I'm
Broke.
broke.
Oh.
What broke person has financial records? Like,
Well, she didn't need to read that.
right.
That was cut and dry.
The writing was on the wall. Like,
Broke.
I said, you want your... I was like, you got a payment plan? We could get started right now. Like, you know, we could do the same thing cricket and metros do.
Month to month.
Right. At the end of the day. Like, I don't... And that's another thing with couples that I don't agree with. Why can't two grown people decide without having somebody to decide your fate for your child?
That's
Why
one
can't
person.
two grown people get together like, yo, I think, 150 every two, like, why can't y'all figure it out?
You can if y'all have that kind of relationship, but sometimes you get that kind of agreement and somebody renege on it.
Renege.
I mean, I'm just saying, like we playing
spades.
spades.
They're playing
Exactly,
spades.
we playing spades.
Like, you're talking from a place where you're not even familiar with.
Oh, I know very well. I just told the judge, forget it. I don't even want the child
She
support.
pulled
Just
out the trunk.
give me
Oh,
my
okay.
last name and let me keep it
Yep.
moving.
You know he was here.
All right.
If you ain't paying, I'm keeping it
Absolutely.
moving.
That sounds like that Tyler Perry movie.
He
With,
stepped up with the same story. I'm broke. These 4 kids don't want to know that you broke.
right. Yeah.
So
But
I
that-
told the judge, let him keep it. And I kept it moving.
But did you think, this is an interview for two's hanging in with us.
I know.
Did you think for a second, like, let's talk it out and what's a decent amount? And
No, he said he was broke, and I went with that. And
no, I'm talking about with you, like
What
with
about
you
me?
first.
with me?
Right. Like,
What about me?
did y'all have that conversation before you went to court?
Yeah, we tried to. Yeah.
He told you he was broke,
Yes.
but you know better. You know how.
I did know better. And then he went to the court and told them he was broke too. And it stuck.
Wow.
So I
it
asked.
stuck.
Yes. So I asked for
Well,
my
two
last
is not
name
gonna have
back.
that problem.
Nah, he ain't gonna have
Not
that
at
problem.
all.
So yeah.
So I asked for my last name back, and I told the judge, guess what? The Lord will provide. And I walked out.
Amen.
And I took care of my 4 kids.
Talk to me.
Bow.
Wait a minute. let me
Bing bong.
let me rewind back. So you have 4 kids at the time,
Absolutely.
and you let them get away without paying you nothing.
Absolutely.
That's what a real woman does. She don't chase nobody for no money. We had these
Absolutely.
kids together. You know they here. You know they need to eat.
So
You can't chase nobody for no money. You
are
gotta go work and eat.
So you down with the real woman gang? You gang?
She
I
gang.
gang. For
Gang,
real.
gang.
Pow pow.
Yep.
So you would go to court.
No, I don't go to court.
Okay, so how would you handle it?
If we can't come to an agreement as 2 adults, I kept it moving. I got a 17-year-old son. I was married. I don't ask him for jack. Period.
What about Jill?
I don't ask
Jill.
Jill for nothing either.
Not even Jill.
Strong
Yeah.
black women. Support them.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, you got some different kind of women in your life.
Right. I mean, it sounds good on the radio what y'all saying.
Listen, I got some people that
And mine got
approve it.
money.
Yeah.
My son's dad has money, and I never did. My mama didn't. That's probably
Well,
why.
like, that speaks highly very
The independent
highly
black
of those
woman.
guys. It is at the end of the day. Well, can I be thirsty on this one?
Yeah, go
At
ahead.
the end of the day, y'all pick those guys,
We did.
right?
We did.
So, at the end of the day, whose judgment is it really?
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Guys, speak on it too. It's your interview.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes they may have not knew that other person. There's always 2 sides of people sometimes. And
Right,
you with them
like
as
your
long-
son, like both sides. Like,
feel
but
me?
she had 4 chances,
Thank you.
right?
Plug that-
She
plug
had
that
4
in.
chances to figure it out.
Yep.
But yeah, sometimes people reveal a side that you ain't rocking with, and
That's
you
right.
just gotta pick up the high road and be an independent black woman, take care of your
Yeah.
family.
That's right.
Boom.
It take time to go to court and paperwork and all that stuff. It's like if we can't come to an agreement and then we got to sit up in court and I got to take it off from work. Like, I'm not arguing with you about something that you made.
Right.
She
Ooh.
put the gangster face on too.
Yeah, something that you made.
For real.
I was married to him too, Ray.
Me
It,
too.
it takes 2.
Guess what I walked away with?
What?
My last name
I know you told me.
and my integrity.
Tell me
It,
about
it, it takes 2 to make a thing go right. Just want y'all to know. Right. So, and that's why I said early when you first came in here, I said I applaud you, and hopefully y'all having those type of conversations because like
feel you.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff right here because I've lived this life what you're doing. Like, I had 4 record deals, 4 between the ages of 17 and 24. I had 4 record deals. None of those things panned out. All my deals got shelved. I think we got played on the radio like maybe one time, but we did a whole lot of false promises. And when I learned by that 4th record deals, I'm going to milk this as much as I can milk it because they had us on a nice financial structure where we was getting paid regularly. We had a crib, we had cars. I got education out of it.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna stay right here. I don't care if the record never come out. This is like this.
you gonna work it. You gonna work the system.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what y'all had to
definitely-
do back then.
Exactly. So I applaud you on that. Highly applaud you on that.
He's
so
in love right now. He don't
Appreciate
know
that.
nothing.
he better
about
be
that.
in love for
And they're
50 years.
bliss
Nah,
and
I'm-
getting to know each other. They on a different level of
Yeah.
where they at.
Yeah,
He's in love.
I feel
Let
like
him speak on
me
it.
and her was real from the jump because like after we graduated high school, she moved in with me. So
Okay.
then we've been
Ooh.
living with each other for about 2 years, right? So
if you have to ask her, that's kind of scary a little bit.
Nah,
little
you
bit.
always got to check in. Whatever she says is right.
Whatever
Yeah.
she says.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, how long? 2 years? 2 months?
Yeah, but we've been living
Couple of
together for a
days.
while, so we really seen that full side of each other, like both
Right.
sides of each other. Now it's able for us to grow.
Right.
And really and we had those conversations, you know what I'm saying? Had those conversations, and you gotta be mature with each other because if we're gonna live in the puppy dog phase forever, then you're
Right.
not gonna have no real life experience.
That's true. Very true. I
Wait,
like
so
you.
where did that come from? Where did that thinking come from?
I feel like growing up with a divorced household, you start seeing, you know what I'm saying, how people work, and then it built that in me. Like, hey, I'm gonna be loyal with I'm trying to stay and try to make a marriage and try to make a whole family and keep the family together.
Yeah, I think my son is on that same level.
Yeah.
And none of my kids even like kids, so I'm never going to be a granddaddy ever because the way our interaction as parents, they didn't approve of it at all.
Okay.
Because it's one person in particular that I had children with. She downgraded me any chance she got. So if I wasn't in their presence, that's a lot of downgraded. Then you start to believe it. Like, he ain't no good. He out there doing for himself. Look at him on TV. Look at him. Why you ain't on TV with him? Like, so then after a while you start thinking, why I'm not on TV with you?
They planted the wrong seed in them.
And the kids had,
But as time went on, and I spent time with them, and we went out, and we had more long conversations on the telephone, and with the technology where you could text and you could FaceTime, a lot of that weaned out of the relationship with the kids and everything, like because sometimes kids blame themselves for separations as well. Like everything was good till I came along. Like it was good with my sister, my brother. Now that I got born, you not here, like and all they remember, they either remember the good times a lot or the bad times a lot. So you really don't know what that is until the nose hit the grindstone, and you have to have tough conversations with divorce. So and I'm glad you brought that out. So how much of the separation of your parents molded who you are?
I would say a lot of it, because my dad was living in Georgia for a certain amount of time, so he'll come down once a year, twice a year, try to pick us up, take us back over there.
Right.
So I was seeing both sides of it, and like dad would be the fun one because mom was doing the whooping.
Right.
And all that. And
right.
I was seeing both sides, and like you kind of just grow up, and you gotta, I don't know, it's a great molding. I feel like they molded me good because you get two perspectives of both of the situation. And then you're like, okay, I see how it could have just been fixed. And then you just apply that to your life.
Right.
But you gotta be mature enough to apply that to your life.
Yeah, you gotta block out all the outside influences, because everybody likes to talk about how like deadbeats and all that. Like they like to talk down on the men, when the men, to say you're still in your child's life even after separation, props to you. That's mad respect.
Right.
Because
it's a lot of discipline. Especially if you have two hard working parents. And then so I was going to say it's the norm now.
Yeah.
My upbringing of my daughter, who's 5 years old right now, and the upbringing of the 4 kids prior to her, this is normal to her, for her dad to live in Atlanta and her mom's to live in North Carolina. It's normal. Like, separation until it's normal to her, till somebody eventually comes to her life and say, where your daddy at? Right? Because she just thinks it's normal because we FaceTime every day. And I just found out from her mom's that she thought I lived right around the corner.
Wow.
So why don't daddy just walk over here sometimes? And why you always drive? I said, what? Tell her I live 700 miles away.
Yeah, wow. I feel it.
But she don't know.
It's a difference though when you making family pictures and it's just you. I don't know. It's you, your grandma, your mom, your brother, and then you forget to put your dad in it because he's not in the picture at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
But then he's still there. You know what I'm saying? It's It's different. It is.
Right.
Okay. So what is it that you want the world to know about you, other than what we're talking about right now? This is like real personable. Let's talk about the music. Where do you see yourself with the music, and what type of impact that you think you're going to? What's the cause and effect of two being in existence in music?
Oh, cause and effect. I feel like people's lives are going to be changed. I truly believe that people's lives are going to be changed. Their perspectives are going to be changed. And I make music for their spirit. I'm not making music for the club. I don't care about that.
Right.
I'm making music that you're going to listen to. It's going to be timeless. And then you're going to grow with it. And it's going to help you grow. It's going to lead you into the right path, right direction. So I feel like that you can't put a limit. For 5 years, we don't know where we're going to be, but I know it's going to be not here. I know it's going to be bigger.
Right.
Shoot too, you're going to prosper. And all that too.
5 years is going to be bigger for me too.
Exactly. So it's going to be bigger. Exactly.
I'm going to go see a doctor for that.
Besides the music, what else are you into?
Cut.
I don't
know. I had to get a surgery for that. But what you was going to say?
I was saying, I was asking him, since we were talking about 5 years, where do you see yourself as far as in the entertainment industry? What's your long-term goals as well you want to accomplish?
I actually want to start doing movies, acting. A lot of my music videos are like short films. They tell a story, so why can't we just extend it and actually put a real narrative on it?
I know that's right.
I want to just branch out to any type of revenue. I want to actually do housing. Like, I have this big concept of actually getting like a duplex and actually having a section off for homeless, so then they're able to stay there until they get on their feet, and then actually have rent for other people.
Okay.
And
that's real nice.
So we got a philanthropist, entrepreneur behind us as well.
Humanitarian. We'll wait for that award.
Exactly.
Right. Who only eats fish, right? You only,
Yeah, pescatarian.
right.
Yeah, but I ate lamb on Thanksgiving.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Ain't that bad? Bad.
Nice. Too.
That's what I call it. Be like, is that Bambi or bad?
Right. I'm gonna leave that alone.
You know, deer meat is
Deer meat.
yeah. You got Bambi,
Okay, that's what's up.
rabbit.
I thought you was actually writing a letter. Deer meat.
I cannot get down with the deer meat. I cannot.
I thought,
Rudolph. That's what I call deer meat. I'd be like, y'all had some Rudolph?
I thought that's how your email started.
I can't do it.
Deer meat.
Right? Only you is in that gutter.
Only you. So have you
Stop. Don't even walk
somebody
into
recharged my battery? So have you?
We gonna disconnect you.
I'm gonna get this question out. Hold up. So have you had deer meat?
Just
She's gonna.
I'm talking to you.
you talking to me?
He don't eat meat.
No, I don't eat deer meat. But when I moved to Georgia, people was like, "Yeah, we eat coon and deer." I'd be like, "That's Bambi." They was talking about lamb. I'm like, I didn't understand all of this stuff, so I'm like, "That's Rudolph."
I cannot.
It's Bambi. I don't eat those people. That's how I felt. And then I'm feeling some kind of way about fish because of Nemo. So I'm just like, yeah.
That's what's up.
I can't eat.
Okay, I'm gonna get it out.
I don't eat deer. No
What?
Rudolph. No.
Okay, all right. So Cherry Red,
Yes.
Do you eat deer meat?
I do not.
do you eat deer meat?
I do not. I do not.
So imagine that was somebody's Instagram at deer meat.
Like I don't want to put a label on how I eat. Like I'm not pescatarian, but I'm not vegan. I'm not vegetarian, but I am very conscious.
You got a
cautious about
bougie
what I
palate.
eat.
You healthy.
Yeah.
You healthy.
No, she's bougie. She doesn't eat church's
You're,
chicken.
you're
No.
cautious and
all
conscious.
good.
Yeah, both about what
Right.
I eat. So yeah.
So you're
Shout
not-
out to Chuck. Go make that bowl for me today.
Right, so you're not gonna. There's no time. You're not writing deer meat anytime.
No, I'm not gonna write deer meat. Deer meat. By the way, no.
Yeah. I'm
Like
sweating
the way
here.
you just did that one though.
I'm
Right.
good.
Like it's a camp letter.
Yeah.
Deer meat.
Hashtag deer meat.
Nah, I'm good. Come on, Ray, get it together.
Yes.
Yourself up.
Come on, get it together. Hello.
Two.
Decline.
It's two home.
Decline.
Hello.
Sit down, Bubbles. I'm talking on the phone. Sit down. I can't hear.
Oh my god.
Ring the phone again. Hello.
I'm trying to see if two's home.
He's not here.
I got a new joint. I want him to rap like my lower torso.
Listen, we gotta wrap this up.
I did not touch those little boys too.
I got things to do.
What is the most important thing right now where you are that you really want your fans to know about you? Like, if you could just tell them one thing, like advice, just a word of encouragement, what would you say?
Times are getting better and the change is coming. In all aspects, whatever you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, just know that there's a better side of it. And you're only going through it because you're made for it.
Two. I'm very
Perfect.
impressed by you, man. I'm
Perfect.
very impressed that your parents are here. One half of your parents. I'm in constant contact with your dad. It is the first time I'm meeting your mom. I had no idea they was the way he speaks about your mom. I'm gonna keep it thorough. I thought they was literally together. Yeah. I for the first time I'm hearing this right now today. And even when she shook my hand earlier, I was wondering what's for dinner. Like, right? So,
Cut out.
is mom going to be at the concert?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, actually, nah. She won't be.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about the concert because that's 50% of the reason why you're here. Where are we having it exactly? When is the cutoff date if you want to perform? And what is the mission statement for the concert?
All right, but so we got the concert, Stop the Insanity concert, and the tour. The first show is going to be in Virginia, in Dale City, at the Grays Event Center. It's going to be 7 to 11 p.m. If you want to perform, we have different promo packages that you can perform and actually show your stuff and actually get the exposure that you need. We're going to have your lovely host, Ray Daniels, on the mic, and he going to do what he do. And it's going to be on December 22nd. Y'all be there or be square.
I know that's right. I'm very excited about coming there. I've never been to Woodbridge, Virginia per se. I probably drove through there, but I've never been there. I think isn't it on the border of DC as well?
Yeah, it's like 30, 45 minutes away.
Like from by Manassas or something like that.
Yeah.
So I've been through there before, and I'm excited about bringing my brand and attaching my brand to you because you're a talented artist. I think you have a great foundation from your parents to your fiance to your homies. We had a great time in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
You turned it out. You had a couple of artists that was also very talented. And what makes you a lot different from people that I've worked with in this stage of the game is that you are very passionate about bringing others up as well. Now, most artists are just concentrated on themselves when they're doing their project, because especially when they're not quote unquote all the way on yet. So do you guys have an independent label? Are you looking for a record deal? What is it on that level?
So right now we're dealing as just everybody's independent. They're under a management, but that's UOU Productions is kind of collaborated with Two Real Records. I have my own little label, but I'm not going to sign nobody right now because I want to build a foundation. I don't want to have people I don't want to drag somebody. I want to help uplift them. You know what I'm saying?
So is both parents supporting the music career or?
Oh yeah. My mom's behind the scenes. She's the behind the scenes. She don't like getting all the shine, but I be like, Mom, you need to get credit. Like she really behind the scenes.
So she's like the She Diddy.
What? Yeah. Really there in the gutter with me, like just helping out from the jump.
That's what's up.
Pops handles more of the business, and like he's out there hustling. He gets his groove on as the best manager out here.
Yeah. That's why I had no idea they was separated. Because that's the vision I had, and that's what I've heard. So shout outs to Isaac, who's holding the camera, who says he's going to give me a sizzler reel based on this whole interview today.
And behind the scenes,
Isaac is a black man, by the way.
Right? Yeah, he's black. And what's the other cameraman's name? What?
Mo.
Noah. Shout out Noah.
Noah.
Damn, Noah. We talked about you earlier.
and we all biblical names. Talk to me.
Right.
Let's go. Isaac, Noah, and Benjamin.
I see.
Let's
go.
That's probably no coincidence.
No, it's not. You know how God works.
Yeah,
Exactly.
This is probably the reboot right here.
And
Jamie Foxx gonna play you on NBC at this. The reboot. So that's real story. You do have biblical names. Isaac, Noah. Mm-hmm. Right. So I feel out of place. I think I'd be Moses for a little bit. Can I be Moses?
Just call me Jezebel.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you could be Eve. And you could be Eve.
I don't want to be Eve.
You can't be. You don't want to be Eve.
Nah.
Eve is in the Bible.
I want to be like Mary
Esther.
or somebody. Yeah,
You want to
Esther.
be Mary?
Yeah.
You want to
I could be Esther.
You want to be have an immaculate
You
baby?
think
Okay,
I
I'll
could
be
be?
Esther.
I want to be Esther. Can I be Esther? No.
Only if it's Sanford
I'm
and
just
Son.
playing. I'm just playing.
Hey, you be Eve.
You big fish eye fool.
You are definitely Eve.
See,
No, I'm Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Just call me Jezebel.
Again, I can't say how much I'm proud of what you're doing, and I see this going all the way to the top. The tour name again?
Stop the Insanity Tour.
Right. Is there anywhere people can go on any social media to get more information about
Yes,
it?
sir. We have an Everbright page if you want to order tickets and get more information. Then all the members on the team, shout out the whole team, they will hook you up if you want to just message them and get tickets, etc.
That's what's up. All right, so we about to wrap this thing up, man. So tell people how they can follow you again.
All right, you can follow me at 2real2 TWO real REAL 2WO, and follow UOU Productions and follow the whole team.
That's what's up. Coco, tell them how they can follow you.
You can catch me at The Minister's Wife at Instagram, or Talia Smith at Facebook. It's Coco. Everybody loves me.
And Cherry, tell them how they can follow you.
Yeah, it's your girl Cherry Red. Follow me on IG at Cherry Red. That is CHRYREDD. And you can follow me on Facebook at Adams Cherry.
Adams Cherry.
And hey, I made a post, so go and read it and DM me if I could be of service.
That's what's up. And you can follow your boy Ray Daniels on Facebook at Ray Daniels Radio Connect. And you can also follow me on IG, that's Instagram, at Radio Kang. That's RAYDIO Kang, KANG. And on Twitter, which I love, Ray Daniels Show, RAYDANIELS Show. We not going nowhere. We still in Cali. We're gonna go to my man DJ Felix. We're gonna take a quick music break. It was a pleasure having you here too.
Yeah, thank
pleasure
you.
having
Blessed
your
to be
whole
here.
clique here. Shout out to Isaac.
What's up?
Shout out to Noah. Shout out
Yes,
to your
sir.
mama. And
Yeah.
shout out to these other beautiful ladies back here.
Yeah,
who
shout out to the wife. Shout out to Twin.
Shout out to
Personal
Twin.
assistant.
Right, the personal. Oh yeah, you moving on up with the deficits. Personal assistant. All right, keep it locked. We still rocking on IMG Radio. It's your boy Ray Daniels right here on the Ray Daniels Morning Show.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Right.
She is out of dancing. We romancing, Rasta melamancing. We in the mansion. We came out from the gutter with cutters, can you imagine? To make it out of struggle to some heartbreaking passion. I see a shot, I take a shot, I'm never passing. If I shoot a